Welcome to CognitionChunks. This is Swimology 101, the science of staying afloat. Description: Science of staying afloat. Disclaimer: for informational purposes only. Do not take risks and swim alone. Consider swimming where a lifeguard or certified instructor will be on duty instead. I am not a qualified swim instructor. In fact, I'm a fairly poor swimmer, but I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong / what I should be doing better. That's why I'm doing this video. Welcome to Swimology 101, where we delve into the fascinating science behind staying afloat in water. Whether you're a swimmer, a curious mind, or someone who just loves the water, understanding the principles that keep us buoyant can be both enlightening and practical. So let's dive in. Table of Contents. 1. The physics of buoyancy. 2. Archimedes' principle. 3. Density and displacement. 4. Hydrodynamics and streamlining. 5. The role of body composition. 6. The science of breathing. 7. The mechanics of strokes. 8. The importance of relaxation. 9. Case studies, animals and buoyancy. 10. Practical applications. 1. The physics of buoyancy. Buoyancy is the force that allows objects to float in a fluid. It's the upward force exerted by the fluid that opposes the weight of an object submerged in it. 2. Archimedes' principle. According to Archimedes' principle, the buoyant force on a submerged object is equal to the weight of the fluid that is displaced by the object. This is the cornerstone of understanding buoyancy. 3. Density and displacement. An object will float if it displaces a weight of fluid equal to its own weight. This is closely related to the concept of density. Objects less dense than water will float, while those denser will sink. 4. Hydrodynamics and streamlining. Hydrodynamics plays a crucial role in swimming efficiently. The more streamlined an object, or swimmer, the less resistance it faces, making it easier to stay afloat and move through the water. 5. The role of body composition. Fat is less dense than water, and muscle is more dense. Therefore, people with higher body fat percentages may find it easier to float. 6. The science of breathing. Lungs act like flotation devices. When you inhale deeply, your lungs fill with air, increasing your buoyancy. Controlled breathing is essential for maintaining buoyancy while swimming. 7. The mechanics of strokes. Different swimming strokes offer varying levels of buoyancy. For example, the backstroke provides more natural buoyancy due to the body position and the continuous arm movement. 8. The importance of relaxation. Tension in the muscles can affect buoyancy. Relaxing the muscles can make it easier to float, as tense muscles are denser and thus less buoyant. 9. Case studies, animals and buoyancy. Many aquatic animals have specialized adaptations to help them float. For example, fish have swim bladders that they can inflate or deflate to control their buoyancy. 10. Practical applications. Understanding buoyancy can help in various water-based activities like snorkeling, diving, and even in emergency situations where staying afloat is crucial. Conclusion: the science of staying afloat is a fascinating interplay of physics, biology, and psychology. Understanding these principles can not only make you a better swimmer but also deepen your appreciation for the complexities of movement and life in water. So the next time you take a dip, you'll have a newfound respect for the science that keeps you afloat. Happy swimming! Hey there, CognitionChunkers! As we wrap up today's plunge into the world of buoyancy, let's keep ourselves afloat with a quick recap. You could call this the lifeboat of today's oceanic adventure into learning the physics of floating. We started by diving into the science behind why things float. And no, it's not magic, it's good old physics. Archimedes, you're still the man. Body position, posture, posture, posture. How you align your body can mean the difference between effortlessly floating and sinking like a stone. Today, we unraveled the best postures for floating like a pro. Breathing techniques. Holding your breath makes you float, but let's face it, holding it forever isn't an option. We dissected some breathing techniques that keep you buoyant without giving you that "I'm about to explode" feeling. The dead man's float. Despite its ominous name, this is a handy flotation technique to master. Less energy expenditure equals more time enjoying the water. Score. The tuck float. For those moments when you're feeling a bit fetal or just want to change from the dead man's float, tucking yourself into a ball can be your go-to. Saltwater versus freshwater. The density dilemma. We explored how saltwater's higher density can give you a little buoyancy boost, making it easier to float. So if you're struggling in a freshwater pool, just know you'd be a pro in the ocean. Natural flotation aids. Let's not forget how natural elements like fat and lung capacity affect buoyancy. Your body is literally built to help you float, if you know how to use it. Gear to help you float. From flotation belts to inflatable armbands, we discussed various accessories to aid in your buoyant endeavors. Just remember, there's no shame in gear-based floating, even Olympic swimmers use kickboards. Emergency situations. Finally, we talked about how mastering the art of floating could potentially save your life. In an emergency, knowing how to float can give you crucial extra minutes to signal for help. If you felt that this episode kept you afloat, make sure to hit that like button, ring the bell, and subscribe for more chunks of wisdom. And of course, dive into the comments section and share your own flotation stories, questions, or tips for the CognitionChunks community. Until our next tidal wave of knowledge, keep on chunking, CognitionChunkers. Was this accurate? Did GPT just make up a bunch of stuff that does not exist or does not make sense? Find out next time in the CognitionChunks follow-up.